What's going on, everybody? One of the most popular questions I get, not necessarily on YouTube because I don't show my phone too much, but actually in person, like at work or out and about, when people see my phone, is, what kind of tweaks I have, what kind of stuff I recommend, what I like. So I just figured I'd make a video. Last time I made a video, it was real popular, and that was back when I think I had like a 5 or a 5S. So right off the bat, the home screen or the lock screen's not too much different. I hide the slide to unlock. That's really about it. You see my status bar is different too. Sorry about the awkward angle here. Any other angle, there's so much glare on the screen I can't even really show you guys. So hopefully that works. So you definitely notice some stuff right off the bat. You see my status bar is different. I don't have like a normal, picture and a numerical percentage. Obviously, right off the bat, the big thing you notice is the widget. It's got the clock, the date, temperature, 5-day forecast, high and low, location, sunrise, sunset. I don't know why that says moonrise right now, and it's got some animations, which is cool. Like when it rains, it shows like a wiper. When it's foggy, it looks foggy. You see my app badges are different. I normally hide those, but I unhid them to, obviously for the point of the video. But I'm going to go in ABC order. I wrote them down here, and I'm going to have them in the description of the video. So, first one I have is Activator, which is, it's a really cool one, but you really got to have a lot of patience for it. Like, for example, like when you double click the home button, that's a gesture, I guess you could call it. Like I could change that with Activator. Like if I double click the home button, I could change that to turn the phone off or open a certain app or something like that. So Activator is really cool. When I had an iPad in my dash, I used Activator in my dash in my car. It replaced it was like my main radio, and then I had the iPad hooked up to a radio or whatever. But the way I did it, because I didn't want to have to turn it on and then turn it off every time I got in and out of the car, I always had it plugged in. But when I turned the car off, I had it so the USB cable wasn't getting power. So then when I would turn the car on, my iPad would turn on and unlock. So it would go to my home screen, but it actually went to my the music app I was using at the time. And then when I turned the car off, the iPad would just lock itself, like when I hit lock. So that's some stuff like Activator can do. Next one of my favorites is Anchor. That holds your icons wherever you want. Like if I want to move this down there, I can move it wherever. It's still like the grid, of the 4 across and 5 or 6 down, whatever it is, but that's what Anchor does. It holds your icons wherever you want them, which you have to have, obviously, to have this kind of layout in front with the widget. Next one of my biggest favorites is AppCake. That is down here. That's the one where you can download, all the paid apps. You can try them out. I'm not going to go into much detail about them all. There's a million videos you can search because I do have a lot. Badgomizer. Again, you can see it down in the description. It's called Badgomizer. That's how you do these custom badges right here. Also, when you hold it, the delete ones. I didn't customize that. That's just what it comes with default. I'm not really a fan of it, but I don't, particularly keep my screen like that too long, so. My next one of my awesome new favorite ones, it's called Camrix. It's a pop-up camera, and this is where I used Activator for tapping the home button 3 times. And then anywhere you're at, whoops. Yeah, I gotta change that. I gotta disable Siri. I don't like Siri, but you see anywhere you're at, I got a camera. And then if I want to take a picture, just tap it. If I want to make a video, I can just hold it. You can move it wherever. And then to close it, just drag it down there. That one's really awesome. In the apps it works better because Siri doesn't pop up, but again, that's just something I'll just change through Activator. Let's see. Cobalia. That's another new one I just found today. One thing that I did not like is the recent contacts that it would show up here on the screen. Like when you would go to your task switcher or whatever you want to call that. I was not a fan of having all the people that I called. I don't cheat or nothing like that, so I wasn't trying to hide nothing, but it was a OCD thing, because some of them have pictures, some of them don't. I didn't like that at all. Cobalia hides those, and it gives you toggles up there like airplane mode, Wi-Fi, do not disturb, you know, screen lock, vibration on and off, stuff like that. Respring, so you can slide it over too, that's pretty cool. Flashlight. I love this camera, it doesn't ever want to focus. I do apologize about that. Next one is Core Iwidgets and Iwidgets. It's two different tweaks. Core Iwidgets, or I'm sorry, Iwidgets you have to download to have widgets. It'll give you like a basic clock, stuff like that. And then Core Iwidgets is a separate tweak which has this clock in there. I'm kind of picky, I don't like the normal looking one, so. Next one is DockShift. That changes your dock backgrounds and you can move your icons around. Because normally that's like a gray background back there. This is not the tweak that lets you slide it though. DockShift just changes how it looks. I'll get to the tweak that lets you, you know, slide them later on. Eclipse 2. It's kind of like a theme, but it's just, it makes everything dark. Like it turns all the white into dark stuff. Like, let's see, for instance. You know, normally that would be all white back there, but now it's dark. So it's pretty cool. It's, I guess you can kind of call it a theme, but there's a lot of tweaks. It'll change the color of, like, let's see. Like, see that right there, like how it's red? It'll change a lot of different colors. Like every time I go into my messages, they're a different color. See they change. Let's see, what else? FakeCarrier, that's, I got my name up there. That's, God, this one I've been using since like the first iPod Touches could be jailbroken. You can type in whatever you want up there if it'll focus. It's not going to focus, cool. But you can see up there it doesn't say Sprint anymore, or Verizon, AT&T, whatever you got. Because I just think it's ugly. Let's see. Hide Me 8. That is another new one that I just found about a week ago. That one lets you customize so much stuff. Well, I'll go into my menu down here and show you that one. It, I mean, you can change so much stuff, like hide stuff, like for instance, Control Center. Normally when you swipe up, it'll pop up and then you gotta swipe it up again. Same thing when you come down, it'll pop up the little arrow, then you swipe down again. So like this, for instance, show on first swipe. Click that, and then every time you swipe, it'll, you know, go up or down. This is all stuff you can like hide or show. Lock screen. You can hide like the date, hide the percentage, change colors of stuff. Again, I'm not very familiar with this, so if you want more details on this one, look up another video for it. But I do highly recommend it. Next one I just found is iCleaner Pro. I don't usually download too many utilities. I'm more just like a tweak to change how stuff looks or how it works. But this one, you choose like what you want. Like if you want to, you know, go through these and delete stuff. And then you click clean, and it'll go through and it'll figure out all the stuff and delete, like over there updates, stuff like that, like data that you will never use that there's no point in having on your phone, like clear the cache and all that stuff out. It's been about a month maybe since I've restored, because I had to swap my phone out because a camera broke on it, and it deleted 2 gigabytes worth of stuff. So 2 gigs of stuff that I would have never knew that was on the phone, that was just burning through space. Next one down here, Infinidock. That is to get all the icons on the dock. When you hold the icons, you just add them down there. Whoops. Trying to do this looking through the camera don't really work that good. But, oh cool, I got it all screwed up now. But Infinidock is how you do that. It just adds unlimited icon, you know, as many icons as you want down there. That's one of my favorites too. I hate only having 4 icons. There's no reason to only have 4. Instasave is another one I have. When you go to Instagram, the 3 little dots, like you got the heart, the comments, and then the 3 dots to like report a picture or whatever, or copy the link. There's also a save icon, a little save link, and it'll save a picture right into your photo album. That's pretty sweet. My next one, when you go to your whatever you call this. You know how you normally swipe up every app to close it? Mine, I got this little skull right here. I click that skull, gone. Especially when you got like 5 or 6 apps open, that's so much quicker. That one is called Kill Background 8. It's all one word. Another huge one is LocalIAPStore. One word, LocalIAPStore. That, like for instance, if you're playing a game, I'm not going to show it because that's probably frowned upon. You get all the stuff for free. It doesn't work for every app, but like those stupid little games where you can get coins and all that, you can get all that for free, which is pretty sweet. NoTouchCancelReply. Again, all one word. NoTouchCancelReply. When you get messages up here, sometimes you swipe down to type up here. I've typed them before, probably 1,000 times. Oop, there's another one. Let me show you that. That is my new notification bar. Instead of having the big one that goes like that big and only shows you a little bit, that one scrolls through like that, which is pretty sweet. It does it for text, all that stuff. But the NoTouchCancelReply, if you don't perfectly hit the text box or the send button, it just cancels it and goes away. Then you lose everything you typed. I've done that probably 50 times when I'm typing a long message. I'll hit that and then everything leaves. Everything goes away and I get so mad. So this makes it so it won't just cancel it. You actually have to swipe it up or hit send. Obviously if you hit send, you're going to send it, but it's not just going to cancel itself out. Popcorn Time is one of my favorites. It's like Netflix, but free movies. This one you really got to be connected to Wi-Fi for because it has to buffer. It buffers most of the movie before it'll start playing it. Let's see, what else? Protean, Protean. This is how you customize the status bar up top. You can see how mine says 91% instead of actually showing a 9 and 1. And all my icons are a little bit different up there and stuff's moved around. That is fully customizable through your settings menu. Go to Protean right there and enable it, organization. It'll there's a lot of different stuff. I've never really played with it too much, but this, again, that's one I just downloaded today. But you click organization, then you got the left side, the right side, and the center, and then you can hide stuff. So like you just grab it and move it around. It's pretty easy. It seems kind of complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, you're like, oh, okay, that's really easy. What else? What else? TetherMe. That's another one I like. I haven't used it too much since I don't have an iPad right now, but back when I had a tablet and I was at work, TetherMe is an awesome one. It unlocks the personal hotspot. Because normally that's a feature that with Sprint you got to pay extra for. I'm sure any other company you got to pay extra for, which is stupid. I'm already paying for the data. There's no, how I use it is none of your business in my opinion. So this lets you turn that on. So like right now my iPhone is, broadcasting a connection. So I turn it off, obviously leave it off, but TinyBar is the one where you see the notification up here. Unfortunately, actually I can show it. It gets rid of the stock notifications, which I don't really like. TinyBar, there it is. See, scroll all the way. You can see up there. You can choose like apps that you don't want to see stuff from. Icons, titles. You can change the font, which is pretty sweet. I didn't even know you could do that. But change the message font, and then you can choose the height. And it's cool. It shows you a demo every time you change something. If I can get my finger on there. See, like real thick. That's kind of like the stock. And then smaller. I like it all the way small because you don't need it any bigger. Shows you how long it'll last. I only need about 5 seconds, something like that. Scroll speed. You have a